Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have Stefania, who will talk about good growth, bad growth, but we'll wait just a second to let them have a moment to set up. Stefania, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, help me welcome Stefania.
Thank you. If you go to the airport and you're not clear on where you want to go, any airplane will get you there. If you're growing your company and you're not clear on where you want to go, any client will take you there. 2009 was a wake-up call. In that challenging economic environment, it became painfully clear that not all growth is the same. As an Inc. 500 company selling industrial components, Mick was devastated when his revenue plummeted from $10 million down to $5 million in 2009 as a result of him accepting the customers that came to him. Call that bad growth. In contrast, Tina's water manufacturing company actually accelerated her revenue and profitability in that same year, 2009, as a result of Tina selecting the clients she wanted to work with. Call that good growth. What's the difference? Well, specifically, Tina's good growth was proactive. Mick's bad growth was reactive. Now we all, as business owners, have growth strategies. The question is the strategy for good growth or for bad growth? So to find out if you're actually pursuing a growth strategy for good growth, ask yourself these three questions. Question number one, what future does my passion dictate? Question number two, what does a passionate customer relationship look like? Question number three, am I practicing my entrepreneurial genius every day? Let's take a look at those questions one at a time. Question number one, what future does my passion dictate? As entrepreneurs, your job is to convert growth potential into profitable reality. Now, don't confuse that process with strategic planning, which is about the how. First, you've got to be really clear about your passion of where you want to go. The future can't be analyzed. The future must be declared. Allow your passion to help you. Sort of like building a house. First, you've got to decide what kind of house you want. Do you want a single-story dwelling? That's a little bit like a family business. Or do you want an apartment building? That's a little bit like a regional business. Or do you want a skyscraper? That's like a global business. Mick forgot his passion of wanting to build a $25 million regional business serving multiple industries when he could have selected the kind of clients he wanted to work with in 2008, which was a peak year of revenue for him. Instead, he had lulled himself into a reactive growth. He became an order taker in a very robust economy, which was a little bit like a tide which raises all boats. Instead, if he had been more proactive, he could have let his passion inform some of his decisions. Perhaps he would have been a little bit more aggressive about seeking out clients in the industries he wanted to serve, like the aerospace and the beverage industries that were of interest to him. Or perhaps he would have been more serious about some of that R&D he wanted to invest in. Unfortunately, he didn't do that. That good kind of growth him to have better weathered the storm of 2009. But since he didn't have that good growth foundation, he found himself in a big problem. Turns out he had most of his clients concentrated in the automotive industry, and many of those companies didn't survive. He didn't have any R&D for new products, so he didn't have the ability to attract new clients. Bad growth almost killed Nick's company. In contrast, Tina never lost her passion about the clarity of where she wanted to go. She was clear she wanted to build a $100 million business, a global business, dominating her water management marketplace. Tina was rewarded with revenue growth in 2009. Good growth is safe growth. Now, this is not a question of size, $25 million versus $100 million. This is about clarity of your passion of the future you want. The future is your choice in all economic environments. Good growth is passion-driven. Passion-driven growth is not a luxury. It's a necessity in today's fast-changing environment. Any other growth can be dangerous. It can hurt your company. It could even kill it. The second question to ask yourself is this: what does a passionate relationship with customers look like? A passionate customer relationship is a profitable cash annuity. Good growth requires a sustainable business model that delivers escalating profitability. For business builders like you, that means doing what you love for people who value most what you do best. When you share your passion, a sale is not the end. It's the beginning of a profitable cash annuity. So what's your customer's cash annuity? What's the lifetime value of your customers? If you're thinking to yourself, I never thought of my customers as cash annuities, you're probably not alone. Mick only thought of himself as having an average sale. He knew that for his customers who purchased products which were high temperature and high temperature and high pressure gauges, the average price was $100,000 as a sale.